Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm watching that movie White House Down or Olympus Has Fallen. The fact that these thugs was able to breach the US Capitol buildings doesn't make Homeland Security look too good. People was climbing onto buildings like savage animals, breaking the glass to the doors. They eventually was able to evacuate the people out of the building. But had this been black people, they would have acted aggressively right away. A whole bunch of people would have been shot. The tear gas and mace would have been used more. They knew this day was coming. They should have been more prepared. Where was the dogs and the fire hoses at? Trump need to keep that same energy he had back in 2017. And he says, anarchist agitators or protesters who vandalize or damage our federal courthouse in Portland or any federal buildings in any cities or states will be prosecuted under recently reenacted Statutes and Monuments Act. Minimum 10 years in prison. Don't do it. Well, okay. And look at her. Look at her. If the real Donald Trump were to lose, and he won't, his supporters will go to work tomorrow just as we do every day. When Biden loses, his supporters will likely loot and riot. Tells you everything you need to know. Yes, it does. It tells me that you don't know shit. It tells me that you should be careful with acting like you're better than the next group of people because you're really not. So these guys post pictures of themselves in the office, and yeah, they probably gonna find them really soon because I'm sure they posted it on their Instagram or Facebook, and they must know who they are already because they have banned them from flying. Okay, so the head of the nation's largest union of flight attendants says people who took part in the violent protests at the Capitol must be banned from flying. Sarah Nelson, president of the Association of the Flight Attendants, said that their violent and seditious actions at the Capitol today create further concern about their departure from the D.C. area, acts against our democracy, our government, and the freedom we claim as Americans must disqualify these individuals from the freedom of flight. So, of course, they're still out there. Dozens of pro Trump protesters remain on the streets of the nation's capital in defiance of the curfew imposed after rioters stormed the Capitol. I am just like, what? And they have the nerve to talk about, you know what? Never mind. You guys be safe out there.